the roots that the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me. All I gotta do is keep it G. Always be the same me. While I'm solid, boy, they can't change me. No.
We live from the boxing section, you dusty ass niggas. What's going on, man? We live from the boxing section, man. What's going on, man? We got another one like the other one. Same soup, reheated, man. We back again one more time. Listen, man, the weekend wrap up. We had a great weekend of boxing, man. If you were able to catch both fights, like I was able to catch both fights, man, you enjoyed yourself, man. Listen, no lie, both fight cards were really good, man. I know the Caleb Plant Benavidez got all the hype and all the praise, but the top of the card wasn't that bad at all. I guess it was a good fight. Shout out to Sinisa Estrada, unifying her belts. So now she has the WBC belt. Dominant performance by Richard Coleman, by Jose Ramirez, but he beat the shit out of Richard Coleman, man. Good fight though. They was throwing them hands. But to the main card, the card that mattered, the Showtime card, man, Joey Spencer got put down. Ramos put them hands on him, dog. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Colbert got the decision against Arayu. It could have been either way. It could have been a draw. Either way, you know what I mean. I'm not upset about the outcome. I didn't watch too much of the Crawley fight though. I gotta go back and watch it, but I didn't really get into it. I just seen his eyes was like damn near closed. So, but then, man, you know the main event, man. The main event did not disappoint at all. You know what I'm saying? It didn't disappoint at all, bro. The main event was everything we wanted it to be. A straight out dog fight. Caleb Plant showed tremendous heart, grit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he kept coming forward, even in the midst of just getting punched on. He kept fighting. David Benavidez showed some new wrinkles in this game. He did a lot of hand movement. He did some movement. You know what I'm saying? He did a little bit of this, showed some tricks. Overall, it was a good fight and a good card, man. I was excited about it. This weekend, another great card. Robeisy Ramirez versus Dog Bay. That's a fight that we all want to see. It's gonna be a dog fight. We got Jahai Tucker on that card, so you know we heavily invested in that card. So super exciting. You know what I'm saying? Then you go from there, you go straight to straight into Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Another homecoming fight for him. Big Baby Anderson's on that card. Troy Ivy's on that card. Shushu was on that card. So that card is stacked to the max, man. Whether you want to see established fighters or young and up and coming fighters, bro, you got it all, man. You got it all on that card. And then you going from there. Then you go to Gervonta Davis, man. But I think in between that, I think Joe Joyce is supposed to fight in between that, man. So we're looking forward to those fights as well. Yeah, super exciting, man. Who I got with me right now? Oh man, we got the man, the myth, the legend. You know, only the greatest co-host of all time in this motherfucker. If he can get his shit together, you know, his shit don't be adding up. So, what's going on, DJ?
Yo, what's up with it, man? Can you hear me? What's up with it? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm walking through the airport right now on my way back to the house. Yeah, man, a good weekend of fights. Uh, it's come to the part now where we just gonna have to accept that Canelo ain't got nowhere else to go, and if he does, I don't know what to say, man.
The only fight he can take is the get back fight.
Ain't no get back to be got in that fight. Only thing you're gonna get is your ass whooped again.
Man.
But you know, some of his fans would rather him do that than to actually see him lose his belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause
how impressed was you with
the excuse? Highly impressed, man. Like everybody's been saying, Caleb Plant was the number 2, number 3 guy in the world, and he beat him. Personally, I had it 8-4, but the rounds were very close, man, in the beginning, and then about round 8, the dog walk started, like I figured it would.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give it. And listen, you could tell Caleb Plant trained his ass off, right? Because the shots that he took from David Benavidez, and he didn't go down, was pure heart. And I ain't gonna lie. That's what I was saying. Like, Breadman, he brings some different shit out you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, that was Caleb.
Dog, he had no. I mean, you can't say that.
Don't know trainer. Nah, can't no. Nah, a trainer. What Caleb got, a trainer can't put that in.
No, but I'm saying though, he went down by Canelo the last time, and his trainer had nothing for him.
Yeah, because number one, he stood. Okay, we can get into why he got knocked out, but I saw his ass falling and grabbed onto David.
No, David Benavidez actually David Benavidez actually grabbed him. If you rewatch it again, because you're my homeboy.
Nah. I saw him get framed. He caught with a right hand, and then he was falling into him, bro, trying to clinch him. And that, I think it was the 8th round when he almost dropped him. Caleb was going down, and go ahead.
He caught David Benavidez with a shot, and then David Benavidez nigga went back to the ropes, nigga. That was the same sequence, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Man, I'm just saying, I'm not ready to give. Like, I get it, he's a great trainer and all, but I ain't finna put all that on Bread, man. Nah, he don't get that kind of credit from me because I know it because Caleb was a champion before he met it.
No, but that ain't what I'm saying though. That ain't. I'm not denying that. I'm saying certain people can get some extra shit out you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you play football, you know, certain coaches can get some shit out you that other coaches can't get out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying Caleb was already a dog. So Caleb was already a full-grown dog by the time Breadman got to him.
Caleb Plant got his ass fucking whooped. This shit threw in the towel.
Oh, now you want niggas to throw in the towel? Hold on. Now you want niggas to throw in the towel?
Shit threw in the fucking towel.
Now you want niggas to
Yeah, man. White lives matter, man. What the fuck?
I know you're gonna come with your bullshit.
Ain't nobody finna entertain that nonsense.
You ain't enjoy the fight?
No, I enjoyed the whole card, bro. Like, other Joey Spencer got his ass whipped, but all 4 of those fights were good fights. Crowley was a
Joey
good
Spencer
fight.
got stomped out.
Colbert and Ryle was a good fight. I mean, Joey Spencer got demolished, but then they were great fights.
He had some good spots in that fight though.
No,
he
fuck
didn't.
he didn't, Kyle. Stop
No,
the
he
shit,
didn't.
man. Stop the
So he
cap,
gave
bro.
it all he had, and dude
He
just
got
stood
his
there and
ass-
laughed at him.
He got his ass whipped.
I saw
Wasn't no good
Joey
spot for
Spencer.
him in there.
Joey Spencer got off like a 3-4 punch combination with all his might, and the dude just stood there and said, "All right, what else you got?" He's like, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, Jesus Ramos. Ramos.
That was like a man versus a boy, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man, I was like, when I saw him in the weigh-ins Friday, I was like, no way they're the same fucking weight class, man.
yeah,
Get
that's
the
what I was
fuck out of
thinking. It was like a father and son.
here. Yeah,
Hey,
big bro,
but
little bro.
I paid for it this time, and I did not regret it at all. I think I finally got my money's worth from PBC, from any promoter, really. I finally got my money's worth with a stacked card of even fights, which is all I asked.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I know y'all didn't watch the Top Rank card. I know y'all didn't give a fuck about it. But Anissa Strada, bitch, she put on a fucking show, bro. Yes.
I mean, anytime she leave her house, she put on a fucking show. So,
Come on, somebody. Talk that talk.
you know, but yeah, I don't know, man. I wasn't even interested in the Comey Ramirez. That's some bullshit. I don't give a fuck about that. Till Ramirez wants a belt, and then hit me up when that motherfucker want to be a champ again. But PBC, man, it's stacked. I was just happy it wasn't a showcase card. It was a bunch of 50-50 fights, or real competitive fights on paper and in the ring, other than Spencer. Benavidez was close until it wasn't, which we knew was going to happen. Caleb was going to fade, and Benavidez is going to keep coming. So I didn't have Caleb Plant up anytime after the fourth round. I had him taking like the first 2 rounds and maybe like another round in between somewhere, and that's it. I don't know what the fuck the announcers were talking about. They were talking like Benavidez is losing rounds on rounds on rounds. Like
I gave Caleb Plant the first 5 easy.
first
Ben,
5?
Join the panel. The link is in the chat. Yeah, I give him the first 5.
The first 5? Oh hell no.
Max, I gave Caleb Plant the first 5 rounds.
Oh my god.
I gave
No
David
way.
Benavidez the next 5 rounds. It was tied after 10 rounds.
No
And then I
way.
gave Benavidez the 11th and the 12th. Because Caleb Plant, he gassed around round 7, round 8 is when he gassed out. He was done after that.
You had a stoppage in the 10th or 11th, but that it almost came. But I mean, dude, you gotta warn about the clinching. I mean, look, I like clinching. I think clinching is an important part of boxing. Like, I think it's underrated. But I don't remember what round it was, but I remember they started off the round and Caleb just went to clinch without throwing a punch at all, bro. Like, just went to clinch without even throwing a lazy jab, just straight up grab. Like,
But that's what made me have more respect for Benavidez. Because he said, okay, this motherfucker Benavidez ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna say nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna punch his ass. I'm gonna punch my way out of this clinch.
and that's how you do it. And that's how you fucking do it. Short hooks, uppercuts. That's how you fucking do it. He just started roughhousing her. And then once he started doing that, the ref started backing off a little more into breaking up the clinches. When he noticed that Benavidez is kind of working out of him, he kind of put his yeah, because you could tell like Caleb Plant was trying to wait for the ref to come break him up, and he was getting knocked upside his dome. Like, hey, bro, if you get punched, it's still active.
Tell you though, this is the thing, right? This is what I like about King Bayless, bro. He's so fucking inconsistent, bro. He's an inconsistent motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that he's inconsistent, Kyle. He has a poor gas tank. His gas tank is suspect.
Oh, Kenny Bayless?
I'm talking about Kenny
No,
Bayless.
he's talking about Kenny Bayless. He's talking about Kenny Bayless. I'm talking about Caleb Plant. His gas tank is suspect.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man, but I don't know what it is. But this weekend we got Robeisy Ramirez versus Dog Babe, which should be a good fucking fight.
Who cares about that shit?
Well, you go watch Bare Knuckle or something. Don't worry about it. We got this.
I will. You know I will. I'm going to a Giants game tonight.
Yeah, you don't worry about this at all. I think I got Robeisy in this one.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good fight though. I think it's gonna be a good fucking fight.
Yeah.
Hey man, let me
I'm
say
sorry.
this to y'all.
I am tickled pink. I am tickled pink by everybody that just thinks El Rayo won that fight. It
He
is
gave it away, bro. He didn't win it.
I am
He gave it
absolutely
away.
tickled pink.
He gave it
I
away,
love
bro.
it.
He had it. He
I
gave it
love
away.
that he lost it. You can't just because you hitting him hard and stunning him when you hit him, you can't stop fighting.
He let the dude outwork him. He let Colbert outwork
and he kept taking every time he hit Colbert, other than a couple flurries, he just stopped and took some pictures.
And Colbert showed a lot of heart too. He did. Colbert showed heart. Gotta get that point. He showed heart.
If y'all really go back and watch that fight, man, it was times where he would hit him, stop and take a picture, and Colbert would fire off 3 or 4 shots. Then he'd hit him again, hit him to the body. And it hurt him again, and it kind of stopped his momentum. But if you really go back and watch that fight, Colbert outboxed him, man.
And look, go back
and
to
that
the
was a pro Rayo. That was a pro Rayo crowd. So how did he get robbed?
Hell yeah,
DJ. Think about this though. Go back to the interview. He said, I let him do his thing. I did more. Why you let him do his thing?
I'm just glad that my man Joey Spencer finally got exposed.
I mean, he just, like I told you, OG, he just ain't ready yet. That's all.
DJ want to put his ass back in the oven, let him cook some more.
Yeah. You know, let him get 3-4 more fights in, then throw him back in there again. If he ain't ready by then, then throw it.
I don't think he should be. Honestly, I don't think he should be in that division, DJ. He looked real tiny in there Saturday night. He looked tiny.
I don't think it's that. Dude. I think Ramos big as hell for that division.
Yes, he big. That's why I want to see Ramos versus Fundora.
I want to see Ramos Castaño.
That's a good fight too. But I want to see him fight Fundora. I think he'll get Fundora.
That'll be a good one. That could be next. I think Ramos is ranked like what, 7th, 8th?
Yeah, something like that. I think
that
6.
Could be next. But I think Fundura's already the interim champion, ain't he?
Yeah, he's the interim champion.
Hey.
Oh, DJ, I had one of your experiences on Sunday.
What's that?
2 white bitches cornered me, offered me some pussy.
Hey, don't let Kev find out, man.
They didn't offer the pussy for free.
No. Nah, you in Vegas. Nah.
Hey,
you in Vegas. They definitely working.
Hey, that's right up Kev alley. The white girl.
Yeah. He probably would have killed for it. I wasn't going for the banana in the tailpipe.
Nah, I know y'all working, but it's okay though.
Yeah, I got pussy at home.
Shout out to my dog, Big Dog Willie.
Khan stopped Fundora in 2 rounds. Facts.
Hard facts in the building, man.
It was a great weekend, though, man. Me and Santos had a great time. Great weekend of boxing.
Can I say shout out to the boxing section for making all this possible?
Yes, sir, you can. Yes, you can. It is all because of you. We all met because of you, brother.
That's what I can.
So now, here's the question. Here's the question. Hold on, Kyle. Here's the question. Are we doing May 20th?
Oh, absolutely.
DJ, are we doing May 20th?
Well, fuck's May 20th.
If the tickets ain't too crazy, I'm in there.
Haney Lomachenko, Max. Haney Lomachenko.
Where though?
It's in Vegas.
Is it official?
I haven't heard it yet. I heard Vegas.
I heard Haney was trying to go to the Middle East.
Nah, it's gonna be in Vegas, bro.
Hell no, where you at?
It's gonna be in Vegas.
I'm like,
It's gonna be in Vegas. 'Cause both of these motherfuckers work for Bob. It's gonna be in Vegas.
Hey man, unlike you, I watched the Ramirez fight, and they talked about that fight being on the 20th.
Hey, did you end up going?
Hey man, I like I say,
This nigga.
like I said Saturday, man. I don't care nothing about what Jose Ramirez got going on since that man ducked Regis twice.
That's what I said.
Blatantly, and nobody's holding him accountable for that.
Are you wearing a hanging earring?
Huh?
Are you wearing a hanging earring?
A hanging earring? No, that's
your
my
mic.
Yeah.
No,
I don't wear earrings.
And I thought it was on the right ear. By itself. Oh Jesus!
Did they fight? Did they fight on Saturday?
I don't wear
Ramirez and Comey? Did they fight?
Yeah, Ramirez stopped him.
Yeah, and Ramirez was giving him work. I mean, and Comey was giving him work too.
Hell no, he beat the shit out of Comey. Shout out.
Man, Comey was giving him work.
How the fight is? When the fight? What round did the fight
end? This is my product manager right here, fellas. Hey,
nigga, we know, Kyle. I get it.
What round did the fight end?
I ain't gonna read the other comment though. Just that. Oh, you scandalous.
What round did the fight end in?
Hey, Mick.
11. 11.
Oh, 11.
Yeah.
He's done enough.
Yeah, Comey
got clipped?
He got dropped twice.
Oh, okay.
We can't hear you, DJ.
DJ, you on mute.
Hey, Mick. Hey,
what's good?
I got a couple interviews this week, man. You gonna love it.
With who?
I got Big Flick coming through here. He coach Big Flick, the one that coached Nigga Ali Watt. And then I'm trying to get Albert Bell in here. I'm trying to get Steven Nelson in here. Probably Troy Izey in here. So I'm working. I'm trying to run Ellis in here too.
It's about time, motherfucker.
I talked to your partner. I talked to 3 of your partners Saturday night, Kyle.
Cool.
I talked to Jeff Mayweather. Had a conversation with him. I talked to Sean Porter. Had a cool little conversation with him. And I talked to your friend and mine, Steven Espinosa. Had a good conversation with him.
What's up? Now, did you tell Sean Porter where you be on?
No, I told Sean Porter that he had a great career. He fought everybody. I told him I thought he beat Errol, but Bud kicked his ass. He laughed.
Yeah, damn right he didn't be on Errol's bench.
He told me it is what it is, man. You know, I'm done. I did what I could do. I'm happy with what I did. I'm like, yeah, you had a great career, bro. You did have a great career. Had to give him his props. But your boy Espinosa told me, me and Santos was talking to him.
Definitely a Hall of Famer.
We told him that we've been hearing these motherfucking scuttlebutt rumors, and we wanted to know what was the gist of it. Steven Espinosa said, don't believe everything you hear. I said, okay.
Hey, Steven Espinosa has already admitted in multiple conversations that he is not.
So let me finish. So me and Santos said, okay. So since you said that, we gonna make our we gonna go with the rumors, and we gonna make our reservations for June. Steven Espinosa said I wouldn't do that. If you're a smart man, you'll make your reservations for July. I said, okay, I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna run with
it. Shit.
We're gonna see. I'm ready.
Early afternoon, gentlemen.
What's
He
up,
means
Sam?
Spence is fighting someone else in July.
Yeah,
That's all he
man.
means.
Just waking up. Holy shit.
Well, if you think about it, Max, if you really think about it, I mean, honestly, without all the bullshit that we got to go through on YouTube, right? Just think about it logically. Where else does either one of them motherfuckers have to go?
Up.
Who is Spence gonna fight that's gonna make more money than Bud?
Nah, he ain't gonna fight no one to make
Then
more
vice
money,
versa.
but he can make a decent amount with lesser competition.
Right. But who is Bud gonna fight that's gonna make money than
See,
Spence?
Bud don't
money
got
than
nobody in the ballpark, really.
Yeah, because you ain't gonna make no
Never
money fighting
has.
Alexis Rocha, bro. You ain't gonna make no money fighting Alexis Rocha.
Well, it
Bud
depends
gonna-
on what his guarantee. Well, I mean, it depends on that
He gonna make
guarantee
enough.
because somehow
Man, look.
Bud
Look,
seems
man.
to negotiate these big ass
Look, man, that
guarantees,
shit's
bro.
going to purse bid. That shit is if it goes to purse bid, ain't nobody gonna bid no more than $3-4 million on that fight, and you know it.
And he gonna get 80%.
That ain't no money, man.
For
You just
sparring.
made 6, 7 in your last.
He
fight.
gonna make
Why would
2.5
you
million in
fight
spar.
for 3? Why would you fight for $3 million when you just made 6 or 7? Why
I
would
mean,
you do that?
Okay, but why would you wait for 0 million when you can make 3? Like, why would you wait a whole
Look,
another year and a half, 2 years, 4, 3,
How
4,
much
5
is
years?
Errol gonna make fighting Thurman, bro? How much?
You said how
million?
much? Shit, I
A
don't know.
million? Maybe 2.
Probably 2, 3. Well, we don't know what the back end is on
Why
that.
would
But
you fight for that? That fucking ain't gonna be no back end. That shit's gonna do another 70, 80. Ain't nobody buying that shit.
yeah, ain't nobody
Ain't
buying that shit.
nobody buying no motherfucking Spence versus Thurman. Ain't nobody buying that shit.
Nope.
Hey,
But-
listen,
So the
But the
only
gate-
fight that really makes sense.
The gate will be good
No, it won't.
in
Not
Texas.
for Thurman.
That's all you gotta
If
do.
they fight in Texas, yeah. If they fight in Texas, yeah.
Yep.
That's the only way.
Well, that's the main
That's
way
all
he
right.
sells all his fights, fighting in
Hey,
Texas.
hey, he can fight too, Shelton, in Texas, nigga.
He can fight me in Texas. You damn right.
Yep.
He can fight
Sell
me in
out.
Texas and sell out.
Sell out the Dallas
Yeah,
Cowboys
yeah.
Stadium, fighting Shelton.
Who the fuck is that old motherfucker? How's this old motherfucker? Who the fuck is he? Fuck it, man. It's Earl,
He's
man. We going to
He's my mandatory.
Yeah, so the only fight that financially makes sense for either guy, because let's not get it twisted, fellas.
So hold on. So far, given the contracts, neither one of those contracts look like it financially makes sense for either one of them if they're not getting a guarantee and only back end split.
Yeah.
But
I
what
mean,
you
think about it this way.
Says
They didn't
fucking
really-
who?
They didn't really fucking promote.
Wait a
fighting
minute, hold up.
Benavidez
Wait a
like
minute,
that.
hold up, Max. Says who?
0 guarantee and
Says who?
only back end
Says
split.
who? Says who?
Earl
You don't even
Spence.
know what they're making. You
Said
don't know
Earl
what they're
Spence.
making.
Says Earl
You
Said Earl
just sit there
Spence.
talking shit outside of your neck,
Earl
Earl
dude.
Spence said
said that.
himself.
Oh my
That's Earl
gosh.
Spence said that.
Okay, so both fighters said they don't get a guarantee. So who you rocking with? Who you believing?
I don't even give a fuck. But
Oh,
you're
now you
really
don't
saying they're
give a
not
fuck.
making any
Now you don't
money?
give a
Get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all are
Now
just
you don't
talking
give a fuck.
shit,
You
man.
says who? I just told you who said it. Now you don't give a fuck.
You're dating
think-
back to something like on their previous negotiations.
That's the
man.
most recent comments we have made by either fighter.
Look here, Steph. I
No,
truly
he's
believe.
no. Hang on, Sheldon. No, he was returning fire because that was a question. That was one of the things that was the holdup. So he said, "I'm not getting a guarantee too." That's what you're banking on
it
right
came
now.
out that they're both not getting guarantees.
Oh my god! All right,
So how
whatever,
does that
man.
make financial
You just said
sense?
Look, Max.
That
look,
means they have to
Steph,
earn all their money on the back end, and they got to
But
probably
look, but
promote
look.
most of that themselves because both of these PBC cards have not been promoted like that. Like Plant Benavidez got overshadowed by Tank and Ryan's announcement. They didn't really fucking advertise it everywhere. Like that shit wasn't
But
all
that's
over.
it.
So,
Now you
like-
gotta wait for pay-per-view because that shit was packed the fuck out, bro.
oh, for sure, the
That
live gate.
shit was packed.
Yeah, those are good. Those are decent tickets too, but they didn't sell out though.
Yes, it did. I was
there
there.
tickets available day of.
I was there, bro. There was
Okay,
not
but
a seat
I
in
looked
that
online.
motherfucker.
There was hella tickets
I don't
left.
care about online. I'm telling you what I saw in the fucking building. There
You
were
did
no
not see
seats,
every
bro.
single seat taken up. It
Yeah,
was
that
not
place
sold
is
out.
small.
It
That
was
place
not
only
sold
holds
out.
like 10,000 people,
It was
bro.
packed. It was packed. I believe that. It was packed.
That place only holds like 10,000 people.
And they
It's
didn't
small.
sell it out.
It was sold the fuck out.
Nah,
Motherfuckers
dog.
was standing. Listen to me. Motherfuckers was standing on the steps. It was sold out.
I mean, we do that too.
It was sold the fuck out. There was nowhere to sit.
Bro, how
You
could it
got
be
that
sold
hate,
out
you
when
got
it's still
that hate in your
hundreds of
heart this
tickets
morning.
online?
Let it out.
It was. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think Benavidez
Okay,
and Plant
well,
would sell out, but
somebody's
they
lying.
did.
Either Ticketmaster's lying or your old eyes have failed you. There's only two
No,
options.
look,
If you got
Santos
some
was on
hate in
the
your heart
plane.
this morning, let it
Santos
out.
came from Nashville,
If you got
motherfucker.
some hate in your heart this
Santos
morning,
Oh,
came from
Santos got old
Nashville,
let it
ass
out.
eyes
motherfucker, with a
too.
plane full of motherfuckers coming
Get
to
that
that
shit
fight.
out. If you got
Okay,
some
so
hate
who's
in your
so
heart.
who's selling the tickets? Guys already sitting in the seats. I'm like, hey, I'll meet you in the front and give you these tickets. Like, why would there be
A
tickets for
motherfucker
sale?
tried to buy my ticket.
See?
Motherfucker outside tried to buy my ticket. He's talking about you got tickets? I'm like, yeah, I got an extra ticket. So okay, I'll give you 150. I walked off on that nigga. Get the fuck out of here. It's a $400 ticket.
What'd you end up making for it?
Nothing. I gave it to Santos because the dude that bought
Oh.
Santos ticket didn't show up till like 7:30. You know, we don't get down like that.
Oh yeah.
We got to see all the fights.
Oh.
We even stayed after the Benavidez fight and watched the 3 dark fights.
Nice. Did you have a good time, Shelton, by the way?
Oh man. Kicked it with Porter, kicked it with Jeff Mayweather, kicked it with Espinosa, saw Floyd and Tank rapping. Floyd and Tank stayed late with us too. They stayed late to watch the dark fights.
Nice. That's cool. Everyone in good spirits then.
Oh, it was a great time. Well, one dude, some white dude, got packed out by the police. He was in the fight in the stands and shit.
Ah,
I see that
man.
online.
Police came and packed this motherfucking ass out. It was like 9 of them cops. They beat the shit out that boy.
It's Vegas, man. Not up in heat. Not up in heat.
Hey, drug him over the road too.
Man, they packed him out. This is so cold, dog. They packed him out and then they hog-tied his bitch ass and carried him out.
Kyle, I actually didn't get an opinion from you. What'd you think about the boxing weekend main event starting?
I said it, man. It was great. I enjoyed all the fights. So shout out to Karina, but I got a new Mac, right? So I can watch both fights at the same time. Both of them.
Well, the only good thing I can say about Joey Spencer is the boy got heart. Because he took a serious ass whooping.
Yeah, he was tough. He's tough. And good stoppage too by his dad.
Yeah, he had to, man. He was hurting that boy. Ramos was hurting that kid.
I see the you weren't here when I was talking about that lastly over the weekend.
Hey,
he
said, hey, Steph, before you say that, look, I need y'all to laugh at this. Constantly said, did you get to ask Kenny Bayless what the hell he was doing?
I saw that nigga.
That's funny.
I saw that weird ass nigga after the fight because we was over there eating and he walked past through the food court in his suit and shit. But I didn't say nothing to him because I just was like, what the fuck, man? Why are you trying to be the star of the show, bro? Let these motherfuckers fight. Look at the first 3 fights. You didn't even know the ref was in the motherfucking ring. He let them dudes fight. And then Kenny Bayless get in there and he want to be the star of the show. Let these motherfuckers fight, man. What are you doing?
I got to call Robert Horrell this week. I ain't talked to him in a couple months. I need to call him.
Robert Horry?
Yeah, so I think he did the Ramos fight.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yep.
He let them boys fight too. He let them fight.
Yeah.
He stayed out the fucking way.
Man.
I'm gonna get him back on the show this week.
Back to that. Shoot. I know what he was trying to do, man. You know, he was fighting for foot positioning and stuff, but and I chose Joey, man. I thought he had a little bit more something, but no, it's time for him to go start fighting the black boys, man, on the daily and getting better and getting his talent up because he's outgrown dad and like y'all got y'all's first big time match and you got your ass beat down, bro, by a real professional in Ramos Jr. So it's time to step your game up, man. You got to get out of that barn. That's not going to help you. That's all I really got to say about that.
But he's too small, man. I think he's too small. Ramos was just huge. Ramos was fucking huge.
That's true, but I mean, hey, man, like, I don't make... Yeah, but, like, I don't make... Look, man, these guys, if they make weight, they make weight. That's the class they're in. I'm not complaining. So, but, yeah, with that being said, let's fast forward. The fight to make is Ramos Jr. and Towering Inferno at 54. That's new class.
I like Brian.
I want to see that.
The new class
I
has
think he'll
arrived.
beat. I think
54.
he'll beat Fandora. I think he'll beat him.
I think so too, but I ain't
Think so?
gonna just. Yeah, but I'm not gonna just give it to him, man. Because look, man, Tower Inferno, whether we like the way he fights or not, and he is learning on the job, he's
strong.
tough too, man. He fought Lubin lastly, and Lubin can crack, and he got through that. He won the fight in brutality. So you have to respect that.
The thing
Can't
is,
discredit that.
and I'm gonna say this though, Ken Ramos forced him into his fight and not the other way around. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think so too.
Kenny hurt him. Kenny
Yes, sir.
hurt him.
If he's trying to fight Ramos on the inside, he in trouble.
Yeah, that's Ramos' game. Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point there. I like that. Yeah.
I want to see. If he can take Fandora's punches, he can win that fight. It's all about
Which he can, man.
punches.
Which he can. He looked like a damn light heavyweight over the weekend in that ring, man. I think he can. Did you see the way how he was like that uppercut and how he was lining up the left hand? Like literally, like with style points. I was like, dude, if someone's on the other end of that, if he gets it clean, someone going night. I mean, going night.
Hey, I listen. After Charlo beats the dog shit out of Tim Tszyu,
Mr. Zoo.
I wouldn't like him to move up. I would like him to move up and then let the 54-pound division kind of just get scattered again. Honestly.
Yeah. No, that new class is coming, man. That new class is here. The old guard, they're all done. They're all out. All of them. Like the new class is here. Do me a favor though, Kyle, to tell your boy Xander to step up too. All that hype. It's time to step up and fight someone.
Man, no, he only. You know how many
I don't care. Don't stop. You know what I mean. Dude got a lot of hype, bro. Fight somebody.
He's working. He's working on it.
All right,
Hey,
I'm with that.
do Xander like that, man.
I'm not. I'm just saying. There's a lot of hype. There's a lot of hype. I don't like hype. I don't do that. We're gonna
see what's going on.
What's that, man? Kind of back to Big Fish. Yeah, man. I'm just waiting on him. Okay, I think that's the next fight I want to go to.
What?
Just really waiting on Big Fish. As far as like seeing all of you guys, my family. I think that's the fight I really want to be at. Whomever he fights, I want to be there.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man.
Yeah, I think so too. Man. Whatever he does, man, he's a star. The Big Fish. What's that? What do you think about David Benavidez? Did he underwhelm you, or were you overwhelmed by him in his performance?
Overwhelmed.
Why is that?
His defense, bro. I was shocked at the defense that he had.
Yeah.
Defense, man, shocked the hell out of me.
I don't know, man. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me more, because I feel like I talk about it forever. But yeah. You say you shocked his defense.
I thought his defense looked great, bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
even like the first 6-7 rounds, like he got swooped, like he was getting touched up on.
He figured it out though, right?
He did, but I felt like it was like pure strength and no strategy.
No, but I mean he was moving. He had great hand movement. He was moving around. He looked good, bro. He looked good. Listen, if the normal Benavidez would have came to fight and didn't make no adjustments, he could have lost that fight. But he made some great adjustments and he took over the fight.
Okay. I actually thought I thought it was a draw, man. I really did. I'm not mad that David won, and I see him winning. I could also really see.
I told my homeboy that because he was like, no, hell no, man. because his rounds was better than his rounds. I was like, bro, it's scored round by round. No matter how
Yeah,
good he did in his rounds, it's still scored round by round.
round by round.
But so I had like one of the judges where it was like 115 to 113.
Yeah, see, like that. That's the fight. That's really the fight to me.
But
115,
the
113.
117, 111, though, come on, bro.
Nah.
That
Neither
means he only
fighter. No, neither fighter did that. And if you did, man, and if someone did do that, I would give it to Caleb because he banked the first 6-7 rounds, man. We didn't. The fight didn't really become a fight until who is that?
I gave
David
him
made the
first 5.
adjustment. David made the adjustment. But again, you could if someone's gonna argue that Caleb didn't win around the second half of the fight, I'm okay with that. He was starting to wear
but
down. I'm
listen,
okay with that.
117 to 111, though, that means he only won, 2 rounds, maybe? They gave him like 2 rounds out the whole fight.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. No, you're right. That's terrible judging. That's terrible judging, especially for swing round judges. But I mean, where I'm trying to get with David though, man, like it's the same thing I always say. If you remember me quoting this stuff, like some of these guys, man, you don't have to leave dad, bro. It's time to bring in a respected veteran coach. You know, think how Tio brought in Gamache, especially someone like David, man, because he's outwardly talented already, but like in such big fights as we did over this past weekend, I thought he could have done better, man. Like he didn't jab at all. He was just swinging, man. It was kind of like I said, it was all like strength and kind of instinct a wee bit. And I get that this is on the fly, an adjustment.
He made a great adjustment, though. Salute to my boy Combo Money.
He did.
What's going on, bro?
He did, man. I don't know. As far as Caleb goes, what's that? I felt like he was boxing old boy up for days, right? He was controlling the fight.
He gotta figure out how the hell he can last these rounds, bro, without getting fucking dog tired, bro.
Well, I said this too, especially when I changed my mind when I finally went over and went full plant. I knew that every time that whatever strategy he was going to do, every time he was going to come in, he was going to get whopped on, like whop. That shit was going to hurt. Like after 5 rounds of getting whopped on, bro, every time, like that shit, yeah, like you taking a beating. But I mean, regardless, or let's just stick with the plan that he did. He was wrapping up. That was necessary. That was the game plan. The game plan was to keep. And this is what I think. This is my opinion. It was to keep wrapping him up to distort and get his mind off of things. So when he did make the tweak adjustment that he needed, he could take that left hook. He could go ahead and take that chance. Now he hit him like a few times with that throughout the fight, but I felt like he didn't sit down on it. Like remember when I came in about a week earlier. And I was saying that, like, he's going to have to real fast. Like, he was going to have to speed up his production. He didn't do that. And then when he finally did try to speed up his production, he was fatigued and dead tired and fucking getting his ass beat on.
Because when he sat down, he sat down on one of the punches and sent David Benavidez to the ropes. And then that's all that was that. It was it. After that, it was over with. Nothing happened after that.
Yeah. So all you guys were right. He was dead tired. So, yeah, but like I said, man, like it kind of going back to my first comment, like he was boxing him up, man, but like he didn't finish the job. He didn't finish the job, man. I think Caleb gonna look back up on this, man, and be kicking himself because it was there. The win was there for him to take. The win was there for take. I think we're all just kind of waiting on that adjustment by David to finally just take over and start beating up on old boy. So, great fight. I'm interested to see if there's an immediate rematch. I keep going around the YouTube scene.
Whomever. It's got to be Canelo next, man.
Well, let me finish, or whom else will listen to me. But I really think the elephant in the room is Mr. Charlo there. It's just going to be too hard to pass up pay-per-view money with whomever one of these guys.
I think Caleb Plant and Charlo should fight.
Yeah. Like I'm not. For some odd reason, I'd rather see Charlo and David go at it first. Because you
That ain't
remember,
gonna, that ain't
David.
gonna happen.
David wants to smoke with everybody, man. David, and he's right there for the taking.
Yeah, but
But
it's like Canelo, Charlo, Canelo, Charlo. It's like, come on.
yeah, but like Kyle, like I'm gonna be real frank with you, man. Like, do you see Canelo fighting either or guy?
I mean, he might. I mean, he might not have no choice after this.
He has plenty of
But if I'm
choices. Let's just
listen,
put it that way.
if I'm David Benavidez, I'm focused. That's what I'm focused on. If I'm
Yeah,
David
and I like
Benavidez,
how.
I'm focused on Canelo Alvarez because that's where the money's at, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's where the money is at.
Today, and for the better part of how I've been feeling about Canelo, I don't see it, man. This guy, like, he's not the only one I feel like that about. That there are a lot of guys who just are
Where
in position to do things, and like they just don't challenge themselves, man. Like
whether
you
he fights
realize,
him or
like he
not,
could have, but again, forget that. Canelo, this is what we just said. Like he's got choices, right? He could literally be like, you know what, John Ryder, fuck you. I don't want to fight you, dog. I don't want to fight you because you're not a challenge. You're nothing. He could do that. He could do that. Literally, he could do that.
or he can get
But
that
he's not,
easy
man.
money. Listen, or he can get that easy money with John Ryder. You know, beat the shit out of him, and then him and David Benavidez have the same. It's the same length of time where they both can get ready for their next fight to beat each other. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it could happen. But I'm saying if you're David Benavidez, that's what you do. You focus. You put all your focus in trying to get the Canelo fight. Fuck Charlo. Fuck a rematch with Caleb Plant. Fuck David Morrell. Fuck Boo Boo Andre. Fuck them. I'm going straight for the source where that paper and that legacy. The money and legacy is with Canelo Alvarez, whether we like it or not, whether we agree with it or not. It's the facts. Canelo Alvarez, you beat him, you get the money, and you get the fame. And that's really what it's about.
You make a strong case, but it takes two to tango, and I don't think Canelo
Yeah.
wants that.
I mean, the only way to find out is to find out. You know, hopefully we find out soon. You know.
Fuck around and find out, mate.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
How you feel about
Think
Anthony
what?
Joshua's fight this weekend? I think he's fighting this weekend. How do you feel about that?
I got to see it because when it initially came out about working with DJ, I didn't like it. I just because I don't want. There's too much. No. It's not. No, it's not. No. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of that as far as like I don't want his bad juju, but I just don't like his. I don't like his steez right now, man. I don't like any.
So you don't like Anthony Joshua? You don't.
No, I love it. No, right? That's a lie. That's a lie. I love Anthony Joshua. And when I say that, like, yes, because I like him outside of boxing. Like, it's his boxing that I don't like. I love him, man. Like,
I didn't say you hated the guy. I'm saying you don't like the guy. You don't like his boxing ability.
No, I don't think he's one of the best. I think he's one of the best as far as like what we got, but like, not he's actually not a top fighter, man. He's actually not. Like, if he was, he'd be a lot bigger than what he is. But he's not, man. He's not. The problem is my dumb ass throughout the years got played like a fiddle, like a fool, listening to all this bullshit and believing it. But then you wake up one of these days and start looking around and you're like, this dude ain't that. And you just gotta believe that, man.
Yeah.
And now you're with the best in the business. No pressure. It's just like it's almost kind of like, man, fuck. Like it's kind of like it's just for years late now. We're years late, and
well, we're gonna see what happens, though, man. We're gonna see what happens because Franklin.
Or I'll put it this way too. Like we expect our favorites to challenge themselves, and they just don't. So after a while, you just grow out of it. and you keep it pushing. And that's what's happened to me with a lot of my favorites or people whom I support. I'm like, you know what? I'm just moving on.
I
Like,
mean,
you actually,
who do you feel that way about right now?
a lot of people in the game. That's why I talk about the same guys. Like, really, I just like don't get me wrong. Like, I like a lot of boxers and whatnot, but like my top guys are gonna be Big Fish, Jamel, and Gervonta. I like David Benavidez a lot and Devin a lot as of late because those guys want to challenge the best fighters. That's generally what most fight fans want to see. They want to see the best fighting the best. And when I dig into those guys' style and steez, those guys, that's what I get from them. Like, I love Tank. I love Tank, man, but like Tank he's I don't know, man. He say a lot of dumb shit to me. But I just don't see the big picture.
Going. How do you see the fight with Devin Haney versus Lomachenko? How do you see it going?
Kind of like how that Jermaine Ortiz fight goes. Loma's gonna really struggle on his back foot, man. Devin, this is kind of going by off his last fight with who's that, Cambo, where Devin was, he's still talking about Devin now. He's still a little behind on his like punch selection. That's why it looks kind of so awkward or kind of low key, trashy. But I think he's gonna put it together against Lomachenko. Once he gets Loma,
what do you mean? What do you mean his punch selection?
Like, everyone makes fun of his power and like the pity pat and stuff. Like, it's soft, man. Like, it's not as it's effective. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's not like, I guess, scary. It doesn't look that good.
Ask Kambosos' face what it felt like to be punched out by him, though. Did you see his face after that fight?
No, yes, I did. But what I'm trying to say is, man, like the look of it, it don't look that good. It doesn't look good, and aesthetically, it does not look good. But what I'm saying is, he's gonna put it together against this smaller caliber, really excellent fighter in Lomachenko, because I don't think Loma can fight as good on the back foot. And when he starts to get nervous himself, he can't take the necessary angles. But it's just because he's just too small. So he's probably going to more than likely get beat down by Dev. And, this fight's overdue, bro. This fight's overdue. It's overdue as we speak. Like, they should have been fought already in like this month, coming month in April. But, you know how it is. It takes fucking an arm and a leg to get these guys to fight. So it's coming May, and that's what I got.
May 20th. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Dev, man, because maybe if you heard me not too long ago, I want Dev to pull up to the big fight on the 22nd and be like, what's popping? What's popping, bro? Surprise us all. That's not his character. It's not his character, and frankly,
it's his character. But I'm just tired of him having to do that.
Frankly, right. Yeah, I was going there. Frankly, he doesn't have to do it. He doesn't have to do it.
Doing that. Listen, I'm sick of him doing that, right? And they say, "Oh, he's clout chasing."
He's. I mean, here's the thing with that too, with the clout stuff, dude. I don't even care, man. I keep telling y'all, everyone does it. Everyone clout chases. Everyone ducks, except like there's an exception of like a few guys, less than a handful of guys, who frankly don't have to do it and don't do it, but. The other 96-7% of people of boxing, they do it, man. Everyone does that. Like, case in point with Dev. Dev did, and shout out to my boy BFTB for this, the way he framed it. You know how, or I won't even do that. I'll just stick with Dev. Dev did all the necessary work to become who he is today, man. Whoever had the belt, that's who he was trying to fight. I'm sure Undisputed was the goal, but even though he got it in one sitting, that's what he had to do. When Teofimo had the belts and was talking a gang of shit, he went straight to the horse's mouth and was talking to that guy and was like, let's fight. Teo fucking was acting like he didn't want to fight the guy. He ends up losing. Cambo gets it. Dev gets the blessing of getting a chance to do that, but what did he do? He went straight to the guy who had the belts.
Hey, he almost didn't get that shot. Hey, listen.
But what I'm saying is,
war, no, I'm saying, listen, if it ain't no war, He don't even get that. He don't even get that fight.
But again, I mean, well, thank goodness it did happen that way. But again, he went through the sources. What I'm saying, he went there. He always went for where the smoke is. Whoever it looks like, win, lose, or draw, whoever what that looks like, that's what he was doing. You could equate that to Big Fish as well. When he went, you go back to the infamous video of the Maurice Hooker fight. He said, "I'm gonna go do this over here. I got this going over here. And then if you have it, I'm gonna come get you." What did he do? He went and did all that and got it done. Now, just quick on that. The dude from Omaha didn't do nothing, man. He didn't do nothing. He didn't try to unify. He didn't try to do any of that stuff. So that's that. So Big Fish did a lot of that work, bro. Now it's here. So coming back to Dev.
Salute to my boy SF City Slicker. The weigh in, my boy Francis. We got Reggie in here, man. Salute to y'all boys pulling up, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Fucking Reggie. Damn, did Reggie call the fights this week? I don't think he called the fights this weekend, huh?
I'm sure he did. If he wasn't there, if he wasn't at the fight, he called the fight for sure.
Yeah, I was hoping he was he might have been at the fight. Salute you, Reggie, man. Be well.
Yeah. Hey, Francis, man, if you free, man, hop on real quick. I'm gonna get out of here in a second.
Yeah. What's the weather like up there?
Should be good, man. Finally.
Hey, you about to get some rain midweek, like a bad one, bro. Bad one. Strap up. Get some sandbags.
Yeah,
make sure your tires are good.
We get about to every fucking day, man. It's fucking crazy.
Nah. This one, I'm just saying, it's another big storm. It's gonna be flooding like a mother, so prepare. It'll be here probably for y'all by the end of Tuesday evening, tomorrow evening. It'll probably be there, but we're gonna get it down here in SoCal Wednesday, Thursday. And we're gonna get this in front of it. Like I saw y'all's on the Doppler radar. Man, hella snow's coming, dog. That shit was all white. That shit was all white.
Ain't that crazy?
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, man. It's the jet stream changing back to, plus the spring equinox, but it's the jet streams going back from El Nino back to El Nino. So now all that means is we're gonna have regular weather patterns. Like when fall gets here, it's gonna get cold, and the winter get here, it's gonna get cold, and then our rainy seasons will be thicker. Because beforehand, we were in that drought for a good 4 years, man. Like the last time we got weather like this in SoCal was 2018, when we had Big Bear, because I do a little skiing. Dog, we had snow like 10 feet up. Like that shit was. I've never seen Big Bear like that.
SF City Slicker. That's a no for me, dog. I'm not paying $1,000 to do anything. Yeah, no.
Nah.
Not gonna be able to do it.
I wish, man. Sidebar real fast. I said this over the weekend too. Yeah, man, look like David Morrell Jr. is ready for Dave Benavidez. Early on, I think that's a draw, possibly. Just because there's still questions with David Morrell, that is. But Benavidez, like I said, he left me with questions coming out of the fight, man.
Yeah. Who does David Morrell fight next, though, that prepares him for a shot? I really want to see if Andre can get in the ring with somebody, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say this just already for Mr. Andre. First off, I was really excited. He was my favorite fight on that Tank card. I was really excited to see him. Man. He surprised me.
Good.
What's up, Francis? Oh shit, yeah, it's Francis.
What's going on with y'all? I have a few
minutes.
Been a
minute, man. I haven't seen you probably since Nika knockout. That's what's up.
Yeah, probably around that time, man. I hope everything's good. Just grinding like usual, staying in the lane, grinding.
Yes, sir. Be well.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Francis, man. He been doing a whole lot of shows. He's been doing a lot of commentary. Suited up. How you feel about the fight this weekend? Before we head out, Give me your take of what you felt about the weekend and David Benavidez' performance before we get out of here.
Definitely a good fight card, man. The fight card was better than expected. Some of the fighters definitely they bit off more than they can chew. And it showed that in the fights that happened that night. But from the first pay-per-view fight to the last one, it was action packed. You cannot say that you were not entertained. If you say that, that means you some type of hater. But you have to say that I was thoroughly entertained by the fights that were going down. Some controversy depending on who you're talking to. You know what I mean? Some people feel like it went this way, some should have went that way. There's always three sides to the story. You know what I'm saying? It's your side, the other person, and the truth. So, anyways, so those fights were good. You know, the Canadian Cody Crowley went up there and suffocated Abel Ramos, put a beating on. That was a fight of the year candidate. Action.
I cried, Francis, when he won.
Yeah,
I was happy.
It was a moment. You know what I'm saying? He's been through a lot, and that's a side that nobody talks about as well. A lot of these fighters, Kyle, they ain't got no money, man. A lot of them ain't got no money.
Yeah, boxers. You hear UFC guys, but not boxers. Not boxers. You know, a lot that is. But yeah, I definitely felt that for him, man. I could feel that as he was just lost for words.
In terms of the David Benavidez fight, Caleb Plant, to me, I thought it was going to be a little bit more skilled from both fighters. I was very disappointed in both fighters' performance. Even though David went in there and beat on Caleb Plant, they both fought with the same game plan that they've fought with before, but there was no adjustments for me. David still got his head on the line. He's still walking forward, not really cutting off the ring. Caleb Plant, you know, is still trying to box and set traps, but not really, you know, sitting in the pocket too much, running out of gas when he's supposed to, you know what I'm saying, have energy. Like those common things that, you know, at that level, you kind of want to see. You want to see growth. You know what I mean? You want to see growth. Looking at it
real quick, Francis, like that's what I said earlier about Plant. He was boxing, but he wasn't following through with everything. It was just like you said, like it was just normal Caleb. I was like, dog, like you got this. The win is here if you just trust yourself.
See, he looked way better against Darrell, bro. I think because Darrell was like the way, because I don't know, man. I don't know. Darrell made it he just made it to where, like, I don't know. He had a lot of openings. But he didn't really sit down on his punches against David Benavidez like that.
That's because I think he realized from the door, from the fight started, that he can't hurt Benavidez. He hit Benavidez with a few clean shots and it didn't affect him. He hit Darrell with a few, and it was a different effect from my standpoint. So that's how I felt like, you know, he couldn't hurt him. So he was trying to find, you know, different ways of trying to box him. But I mean, again, I didn't see no improvement from David Benavidez, even in his victory as well. You know what I mean? He did what he was supposed to do, but it's the same old, same old. If you're a high ring IQ, high talented fighter that downloads information, yeah, you can definitely crack the code. They're using bronze instead of brains when it comes to David Benavidez. So.
Yeah, man. Overall, man, good card, good weekend. Give me your prediction.
Hold on, let me ask y'all a question. Baz, let me ask you a question. What do you believe that Joey Spencer seen in Jesus Ramos?
Hey man, I was thank goodness I don't make money for people, but nah, man, he thought he could beat that guy. He just thought he could beat him. Tough kid, right? Tough kid. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I was saying that now at this point, like, and he's not the only one like this. I feel about this with a lot of fighters, man. Do you dad or come in, you know, invite a seasoned vet trainer who you respect to teach you teach you things. Like you gotta. It's one thing to like be work. I think DJ. There'll be fight and DJ will wipe out like he's doing this, so I want you to do this. Do this because why? Because when he does that, you could do this. Even if you don't take a chance, then you go get him. Things like that. Like these guys need to be taught, man. So that's where Spencer's at, man. Because we obviously know he's a good, okay fighter, but someone needs to go in there and teach him on how to fight. And then I said he needs to be sparring and fighting brothers, man. Simply put, you need to fight someone agile. The Raul Marquez and what's my man's name? The announcer. They mentioned that had been sparring some Olympians, some black guys, and getting his skills up over this last year.
Yeah, but when you think about it, though, Kyle, you think about it, Baz. At the end of the day, Joey apparently has been spoon fed, but I felt like reality hit him when he had the press conference. He did the face off with Jesus. He's like, yo, it's a big guy. In fight night, he jumped out of that rope. Joey looked across and said, damn! Godzilla.
I won't say spoon fed though, because he has some cool fights.
That's the saying though. That's the saying around boxing is that Joey has been, kind of he's on that, the proverbial top ranked diet type style of fighting. You know what I mean?
Well, look, man, these matchmakers know what they got. They know what they got, man, and they know what most of these guys can handle. So
before we get out of here, though, I want everybody's final predictions for the main event Saturday night.
Theodore Harris. Robesi by UD.
Stash?
Yeah, I'll take Robesi. I thought you were talking about Anthony Joshua, but yeah, I'll take Robesi.
Somebody give a fuck about Anthony Joshua, man.
I got Robesi by mid-round stoppage.
Okay.
Has Dogbe been? Yeah, Navarrete knocked him out, right, in the first fight, right?
The only person that beat him was Navarrete.
Yeah,
the only person that beat Dogbe is Navarrete.
And then Robesi would beat the dog shit out of Navarrete.
Nah, stop, Francis. I ain't giving you that one.
Remember I told you that bad Cuban mup gonna beat the brakes off Navarrete if they
Hey, my boy Mark McStyle beat both of them. What's good? What's up, Francis?
Crazy.
What's up?
McStyle beats both of them.
Hell yeah. Man, please. Robesi sucks. Robesi is not good today, guys. Stop. He's not good.
No money. We didn't talk about that good victory. We didn't talk about that good victory. It wasn't no robbery.
Yeah, we talked about it.
It wasn't no robbery.
But hold on, we got to end the show, bro.
It wasn't no robbery, man.
The nigga just said Mark Masao can beat Ramirez.
Yeah, Robesi sucks. He's not good. Oh my God. Stop.
You know, it's always the truth players meet. Thank you all for breaking me, man. With that, we are out of here, dude. This is
all right, y'all be cool.
We'll be back. Yeah, we'll be back in 2 hours, man.
Yeah.
We'll be back in
blessings, yo.
2 hours.
All right,
hey,
Francis.
What time we going live, Francis?
7 p.m. tonight, man. The weigh-in boxing. Simple as that. Check me out.
What time is
the
that?
Weigh-in boxing.
Pacific. That's 4 o'clock.
That's 4 o'clock Pacific time. 6 p.m. Central time. 5 p.m. if you're in the mountain. You know what I'm saying? And holla.
Okay.
All right. Yes, sir.
I'll probably go live at like 2 or 3.
It's midnight if you're in the UK as well. Say it again.
I'll probably go live at like 2 or 3. And
all right.
We'll go from there.
Weigh-in boxing. All right, Francis. I'm subscribing now, man.
Definitely. I appreciate it. Type in. Peace.
All right.
Yeah.
At the roots, he let the beats build, bitch. And we never switch. Even if I'm rich, I'll be broke like I'm Mitch. Niggas talking down, but that's headed in the wrong direction. But I knock that shit out like the boxing section. Cause they can't touch what they can't see. All I gotta do is be the same me.